Luke, solid 3-2 win there against Sporting Albion in the league.
Yeah, really impressed. We had obviously worked hard on Wednesday on how I was going to set up today, and the players have listened, and they've, fair play to them. The scoreline didn't really reflect the dominance in the game. I think we dominated from sort of 20 minutes onwards, and we managed to get hold of the game and dominated thereafter. Obviously their second goal is just a one-off, 1 in 100 hit that you never score otherwise. But we've had another few chances that we probably should have put away and probably maybe run away with it a little bit more. But at the end of the day, 3 points, and we're now moving up the table.
I think we're up to, it's just 5th now. I think we remain 5th, but we're joint on points, level on points and goal difference. Blackburn, they've just got a better record. Would you prefer points on the board or games in hand? Points
on the board, absolutely. I said to a few weeks ago that these teams around us have got difficult games now. We've seen today that Stoke had Coventry again. Blackburn have got to play Bradford twice, Sheffield twice, Coventry. So all we can do is be within touching distance, and when as and when them games get played, if they do pick up results, fair play to them. But if they don't, which as the table suggests they might not, we've got to be there and be there ready to pounce. And that third spot is what we want. So yeah.
If you're around a couple of hours, you mentioned the change in formation. How did you think that worked today? Because we had full-backs playing in different positions, and we had Paige drop in, and she's probably player of the match in my opinion.
Absolutely, yeah. Paige was outstanding today. I knew Paige would do a job there in terms of not only physically, but in terms of the talking and the communication. That's one of her obviously strong points, and she's done amazingly well. And everyone else around her, to be fair to her, has actually just listened to her. And obviously everyone understood their roles today, and the players have got to pat themselves on the back about that. It was a great performance from all of them, and the work rate from the wide players has been exceptional. So yeah, good.
Quite a physical game though, weren't it? There was quite a few heavy challenges going in first, but then we sort of got more into the game and we created more chances towards the end of the first half, and then we were rewarded with a penalty.
Yeah, we probably should have had 2 penalties before that. The referee wasn't strong today at all, and if any game needed a strong referee, it was today, because there was some tackles that were coming in. There was 5 or 6 tackles that had come in from behind on our players, and literally, he's just left it by the by, and they've just jogged on. And I think if someone, he needs to put his marking on a little bit earlier for that, and I think the game wouldn't have got as scrappy and as physical as it would have. But we stand up to the challenge, and our players have turned around and thought, well, rolled the sleeves up and got on with it. So yeah, really pleased with them.
Was that first goal crucial in the game? If they'd got it, would it might have swung towards them? But we've got it just for half time, so it sort of gives the team talk a bit of an inspiration.
Yeah, we deserved a goal. We dominated, and we had a few chances where we should have maybe put it at the back of the net. But the first goal is always massive. But against Sporting Club today, I think that we would have been able to respond anyway. We had the quality on the pitch that we had was probably one of our strongest sides we've had. I always believe that we can always pull another goal back. But once we managed to get settled into the system, and after the first 10-15 minutes, we started to get hold of the ball and really started putting pressure on Sporting Club, and luckily it paid off for half time.
Looking into the second half, Yasmin got the second goal, I think just 9 minutes in. Was it disappointing to concede? So it was pretty much straight from kick-off, weren't it?
It was disappointing. I think we maybe thought that take the foot off the gas and maybe have a little think. But like you say, we're at the level now where teams will score if you switch off for a couple of seconds. They're in and they'll score, and that's exactly what happened. So that is something that we maybe should have worked on a little bit more and maybe concentrated a little bit more. But apart from that, I can't go and watch 3 points on the road again. So.
Yeah. 9th away game in a row. I think it's a week off now and back on our travels again. What happens now? Is it just recovery phase and try and get, because I know there was a few injuries picked up in that game? Yeah,
we're going to try and get obviously as many players back as we can. We've got Jenna to come back, Pippi will be back. So we're looking at our squad for this running now is becoming stronger and stronger. And I think it's a bit of a blessing really that this Sunday's been off, and I think I'll let the players just do a bit of recovery time. Obviously they've spent a long time on the road over the last couple of weeks. We'll let them have a bit of time off and then regroup again on Wednesday, and we go again.
We're into the plate semi-finals with a bye. West Ham won today against Exeter. Would you like to avoid them in the next round? Because we've seen what some teams can do with last week with Spurs.
If it was away, yes. At home, I'll take anybody. I'm confident in what we can do, and I think Spurs we sort of really can't look into maybe too much in terms of that's how we play, because it's not how we play. It's like one in the last 13 games we've turned up with a performance like that. But no, I'm happy to. I just hope we get a home draw. I'm happy to take anyone, and at the end of the day, if you want to win the competition, you're going to have to beat them teams at some point if they're going to go through to the final, or if you class them as one of the stronger sides. So yeah, not bothered at all. Just hope we get a home draw.